I had to turn this town up. Boy, what? Oh, 50. I'll take. And he.
Ah, shit. This is the second time we had to backtrack in this game. So I guess when a gun falls on the ground, you said you seized the truck. I guess you're supposed to just jump down to the truck.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Look, Ultar, $50 US.
A splendid sum. Exactly sufficient for an exciting air-conditioned trip to the Bull's Head. What say you, oh adventurous one?
Okay, it's a deal.
Ah, Mr.
Where
Yeah.
Ah. It didn't seem right. Hello again, Ultar.
He's most...
Look what I've got.
What you...
Well, I don't...
You
What does it...
Put it...
Nage...
And...
Yeah.
I know... Ultar.
Oh. That's your...
Oh,
It looks like...
you have...
About...
There.
Okay.
So, what?
How long...
One day.
I can't... But... I'll... Is this any use?
Ma...
Ultar with his...
Nah.
Stock...
Come along.
Going for the speedrun record here. Well, I guess we can save it right before we look at that penis-looking statue. Or mural, or whatever it is. This guy comes in after you do that, so that'll be the last thing we do.
With a flourish, I tied the... I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Okay, now.
Well, that looked really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Alright. Come on, dude, walk. Why does he stutter step? Oh, come on. Quickly now, quickly.
I didn't like the idea, but there was a met. I took... And... Whoa!
Whoa. Go. Get in there, George. What you say, George? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? God, would you just... Why do you stutter step? Now you ain't even moving. What the fuck is going on now?
Okay. All right.
Wow. That was...
Hey. What's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made
Found a bug
from
in the game.
very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
Yeah, that's a bug.
Without explosion. The work that had gone into it, I had to hand it. Around the corner, I found the corpse.
Now it's working.
Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life. I'd hardly. Oh man. The door. I couldn't think of it. A stone. It was redolent. Sure wasn't ugly.
Did we already get the lens? Yes, we already got the lens.
It was the lens that I'd found on Klausner's body.
Alright. So let's save it here. Boop. Lens. Cave.
I'd searched Klausner. Nope. You.
Okay. Look at the penis. You can tell, I mean, it definitely looks like a penis over here. Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't take the inscription, and I didn't have. All I could do.
Close-up doesn't look anything like the actual thing.
In accidenta sita est.
Right.
That would have to do. The mouth so. My God. Oh, stay! You!
Hello.
Alright,
Please.
let's go.
Did you?
I did, and I.
And what?
Then I.
Oh, that's.
It is the.
Why?
If I. But it could be all.
Boy.
No.
Okay, so we need to be honest.
Now then.
And I
where
forget what
shall
it's
we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about. Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
Yeah, he was carrying some sort of lens. I've got it with me.
Give it to me.
I don't think so.
Don't be a fool, Mr. Stobbart.
If I give it to you, what's to stop you killing me?
What is to stop me killing you anyway?
You might hit the lens.
Not if I shoot you in the head.
When I fall, the lens might get broken.
Yes. You plead
There's-
convincingly, Mr.
There's two little
Stobbart.
dialogues there that are
Perhaps
wrong.
you will live to see another day. Perhaps. Was there anything else?
And he says, yes. It's supposed to be, And then, I don't know, something George said, last little sentence of one of his was off too. Yeah.
Well, there was something in Latin up on the wall.
What did it say?
In accidenta sita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobbart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize. I cannot risk you inadvertently helping my enemies.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now.
What exactly do you mean?
I am a professional. You will feel no pain.
Oh, man. You're gonna kill me?
Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobbart, a rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, what the heck? It was a long way down. Below, I could see Ultar's truck.
Oh wait, he didn't break a leg or something right there. An ankle. His ass cheeks.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, George.
Really? Well,
Can we shag
I have to
now?
say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
We're still in the friend zone. What the fuck?
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously. I'm sure you'll find it very useful.
I could always magnetize your taco. Does that do anything for you?
Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the face of the statue I saw at the bull's head.
Oh. Where the fuck is that at? Oh, bull's head. Light comes down, hits the gem on the tripod at the bull's head.
That's the gem that Pegram found.
Oh.
That's the clue that led me to the bull's head in Syria.
Excuse me. Where's the statue on here? Where did my other items go? Like the towel?
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Where are you going, bro? I just wanted to... I didn't actually want to leave, but... I mean... Seriously, what happened to the... What happened to the chain and the towel? Well, I guess we don't need those items anymore. Oh! Okay. Now what are we doing? I don't think there's any reason to go there. That's the sewer. Nobody here the last time we were there. Museum? I don't know why we're back here. Oh, maybe we gotta show the fucking lens of this jabroni over here.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes, what is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta sita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map. Does this lens mean anything to you?
Nothing.
What?
Does this lens mean...
Nothing.
What does this tissue mean?
Nothing.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
I was expecting to get something out of him with the lens.
Pardon me?
Oui, monsieur? Oh, it's you. Well, what do you want now? You're not going to try to hide in that closet again, are you?
Does this lens mean anything to you?
Not a thing, monsieur.
She didn't say much to us either, did she? I mean, I wasn't supposed to leave the room yet.
Hey, Nico.
Oh, hi. Come in.
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
Yeah. Magnify what? A penis? Yeah.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the face of the statue I saw at the bull's head. There's a woman, but the reflection... That's the gem that... That's the tripod we... The Knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my... And that's not... That's the clue that led... I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, where are you going? I have no idea where the game wants me to go right now. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I'm trying to think. I really don't know where we're supposed to head. I mean, I gotta use the lens somewhere, I would presume, but I don't know where to take it. Secret meeting place in the sewer? I don't know. I have a feeling we can't get back down there now. Cops sitting here and probably telling me to go screw myself again. Well,
Hey! Hey, you! What do you think you are doing?
well, that's a scratch.
Leave that...
Sorry, no harm in...
You...
Well, we never did anything in here, right? Oh, who's this guy? Guy wasn't here before, I don't think. I don't recall talking to him.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
I don't think we ever talked to this guy.
Is the right-hand window original?
Oui, monsieur.
You must be proud to have such an incredible collection of stained glass.
Pride is a sin, monsieur, but it is hard not to marvel when the light shines through them. It is a fine example of the artisan's genius.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
You think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so. I never thought of it like that. I've got a red nose.
Oui, so you have.
There's gotta be a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer joke in here somewhere. Gotta.
Have you seen this man before?
No, I have never seen him before.
Have you ever heard of this guy?
Disappointed at
No,
Ruth.
monsieur. I'm afraid not. Is he a friend?
Not really. More of an acquaintance. I have here a sewer key.
Ah, oui?
I don't know why I'm showing you this.
Neither do I.
I was in Ireland recently and I brought back this plaster.
My sister brought back a shillelagh.
Rather bring back what your sister brought back.
What do you think of this?
A precious sleeve and valve? What should I think?
Never mind. There's grease paint on this tissue.
Oui, you are correct.
Have you ever seen anything like this lens?
No, never. The glass seems subtly colored in some way.
Yeah, I've never noticed that before. I thought about using the shake and shock on him, but I couldn't do that to a priest.
I could.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Alright, well. That didn't really go anywhere.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Okay, well. Still really no point in being in here.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Oh, excuse me. Come on, walk. Get out of here. Get a move on. Alright. I don't know where to go. Like, usually when you go back to Nico's apartment, they converse and they're like, maybe I'll go ahead here next with this clue. They didn't get any of that. Except Nico just telling you he'll find something to do, find some use for that magnifying glass. Like, okay. Doesn't really help me much. Went to the museum, went there, tried here, so we got 2 fucking places left. Guess we'll go to the police department. Apparently got an eating problem.
Hi, it's me again.
Again?
Yes, I spoke to you earlier.
But of course. It is Monsieur Hardy.
Stobbart. George Stobbart. Where's Sergeant Moo?
Sergeant Moo? You haven't heard?
Heard what? Has something happened to him?
Moo is dead.
You're kidding.
No, monsieur.
That's... How? Why?
The death of a policeman never comes as a surprise, but always as a shock.
But Sergeant Moo? He was so...
I know. He was as flexible as a riot baton.
That was the...
Yet his heart was as warm as a freshly
That
extracted
was the first
urine
cop we
sample.
talked to outside the cafe, I guess.
What do you think this lens could be used for?
Hard to say, monsieur.
We'll try saying it.
Thanks for your help, officer.
I don't know. Let's call Nico and see if she's got any suggestions. I don't know. I have no idea.
Who is this?
It's me. I need some encouragement.
You're doing great, George.
Thanks, Nico. Feel real inspired. Died. So let's go back and see if we can figure out how he died.
Hello again.
Yes, Inspector.
Have I shown you my tool before?
Did I show you my tool?
Oui, monsieur. Just like mine. Except that it is much smaller.
Maybe not.
Well, that's it. It's only a new way.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
There's anything here either. Go to the airport? But what the fuck are we gonna do with the airport? I think it's left. We're in Paris, can't go there. I'll go back. The only place we can go here. I don't know why. What is Villa de Vasconcelos? Sounds Spanish, I guess. That's Spain. When did this location open? The fuck? Did I miss something in the story or something? Like, why are we able to be here right now? Wherever this is. It's kind of cool.
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
Yeah, walking is great. Just walks right through the fucking the hoses and give a shit. Walk 'em. Well, at least we got a shower.
Rats. It's locked. I didn't want to mess with the building. From a distance, I thought it might be a summer house. Close up, I wasn't so sure.
Alright, well, whatever this is, so we gotta come back here. I don't even know where we are. Where are we? I'm assuming we're in Spain. Because the place we flew to sounded Spanish, but maybe it's not, I don't know. Is this jabroni?
Hi, is this the De Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old
Me?
coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobbart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why? Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Yeah, that's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. No, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud, why'd you lead me on then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go away.
Well played, sir. Tell me about this lens.
Have you ever seen a lens like this before?
No, senor. Never.
Look at this tissue.
It's a tissue with some greasy muck on it.
Yes, that's right. I don't suppose this red nose means anything to you, does it?
Ah! El Flojo!
El who?
El Flojo! He is a clown on state television.
Oh, is he any good?
He is as funny as scabies. Without the laughs.
Guess that means he's not any good.
Do you recognize this man?
No,
This lab pass mean anything to you?
nothing.
Can I show you my tool?
Do you know what this is?
See, I have a similar tool for opening culverts on the estate.
It's a culvert. I may need to know that.
Have you got any use for a fistful of plaster?
No.
What do you make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk them. Would you like to shake hands?
I do not think so, senor.
Fine, be dick.
Okay. Well, I'll see you around.
Adios.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Oh. Pull it out. Unscrew the hose.
The hose ran from some sort of utility room all the way
Culvert
to
is
the
a
lawn.
structure that channels water past an obstacle or to a subterranean waterway. Typically embedded so as to be surrounded by soil. It may be made from a pipe, reinforced concrete, or other material. In the United Kingdom, the water can also be used for a larger artificial buried water course. I hope you Googled that. I'm sure you were like, hey, by the way, a culvert. That was, what is that thing? Google, I guess.
The hose ran.
I know that. Use it on there. Oh, no. Put some plaster on it. Let's put the, pressure gauge on it, or oh my god. And he's using it? The fuck?
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it.
What?
It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it? See, you.
Well, I'm
Well, it
shocked.
just made sense to
I'm
unscrew
mortified.
the hose.
How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Well, if you tell me not to do something, of course I'm going to do it anyway if I can. So let's try and go in the fucking house. Why is he going into the house to check the water for anyway? Guess he thinks there's a valve turned off in the basement or some shit.
I love suits of armor. Who doesn't? I hid behind the armor and
I don't
waited
even know
for
what he's...
developments.
Alright.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
What? Did he actually see me or not? What's going on?
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't. It was a small mirror hanging over the sink. From the scum in the sink, it looked like he shaved there.
Oh.
There was a big aspidistra sitting on a table in the hall. A big chandelier, studded with plain white candles. Probably pretty impressive when all lit up. And it must keep the moth population down.
Alright, let's go upstairs before he comes back. Ah, the couches.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobbart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobbart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Thank you. I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobbart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for the Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened, happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either.
I
But that's
would.
the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobbart.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobbart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
Oh, we're already here.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
Yeah, get over there, you...
This is the only remaining
Piece
structure
of
on
turd.
this estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobbart.
Oh.
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Yeah, but you still should be going in there and protecting her from a complete stranger. You don't know if he's gonna kill her. You know what I mean?
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
Alright, so there's
It's
a window
well
open.
maintained.
These
There's a
are my
stick of
animals,
some sort.
and they deserve respect. I come
Chandelier.
here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
In front of the shrine was a lectern with a Bible on it. On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey! It's a checkerboard! The lectern top had a pattern of glass squares on it. Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Some of the squares had little jagged holes in the middle. Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Some of the...
Oh, I was trying to look at that blue book.
It was too delicate to move. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble. I wasn't about to start heaving at sarcophagus lids with the Countess standing there. A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place.
Okay, so that's what that is.
I wasn't about to start heaving at... The mausoleum contained for 5 man-size in marble.
Okay.
I couldn't reach up there. Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit.
Smash it. Smash and run, son. Try to lens on everything.
It was the lens that I'd found on Klausner.
I know. Get it. Shoot us to her.
May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Maybe not.
Never mind. Excuse me. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Now what?
I
There was
don't
nothing
know.
to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. High up, I guess they might open them to make it less stuffy in there. High up in the dome were I guess they might... I couldn't climb up there. Would you tell me something?
What do you want to know?
Oh, okay, everything.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh, the pattern on the lectern. Purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of
it
the
is.
chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobbart, you cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's kind of suggestive, isn't it? Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobbart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, we talked to her in the house. I don't know if you've seen it, like when I went upstairs. And, a little convincing, we asked her if we can look around the premises. And he eventually comes upstairs and says, oh, I want to feed them to the dogs. She's like, no, we don't do that, and yada yada, and whatever. So she eventually escorts him out here to show him this location here. And the hired help follows. He unlocks the gate so we can come inside here. And then he wanders off to go work in the garden. And George asks, he's like, why aren't you going to come in? And he's like, no, the dead don't do anything for me. I'm going to go leave. So I even made the comment, I'm like, if this was real life, the gardener still would walk in here with her to protect her in case, you know, you don't know neither of them really know who we are, who George is. Let's say George doesn't kill her right now while he's dicking around in the garden. So he would come in no matter what, but it's just weird that he didn't. I don't know. I didn't write the story, so
That's a big candle. Where would you buy a thing like that
I found that
You
odd.
could not. It is an antique, unique to my knowledge.
Just how old is it?
It dates from the Middle Ages, when the Moors controlled Spain. The candle was to be lit as a signal to the estate workers if the Moors attacked.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5, 6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Well, it's connected with the curse of the De Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now. I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary. Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobbart? This mystery has had a good long run, but it ends here and now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen! Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set! Oh, damn the game! Now hurry!
Hurry, you lousy mope.
My, this is exciting, is it not?
Don't get too excited. This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
Yeah, well, we don't want to know how happy, so keep that to
You
yourself.
certainly know your history.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobbart?
The Templars? Well, they seem no worse than a lot of the knightly orders.
You are mistaken. Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry. The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Some things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything?
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars. Don Carlos had already left their ranks to become a scholar.
Don Carlos, is he the guy who went missing?
Si, but he had reckoned without the local bishop. The bishop envied us our lands and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived. When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again.
Dun dun dun.
Lopez, you have the pieces.
Si, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, senor.
I'll bring him over, asshole.
Would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobbart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady. My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
But I'll give you the chess pieces anyway. Because I'm just the mope, and I'm gonna go back and look at the garden again.
Senor Stobbart. It fits.
Working quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Am I supposed to be doing something? I thought it was still part of a cutscene or something. I didn't get no prompts. What's going on here?
Maybe not. No way. No way.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Maybe not. That is not a good idea. Maybe not. No.
Oh. I honestly don't really get what it wants me to do. Am I supposed to be playing chess right now?
No.
Well,
that is not a good idea.
I mean, you're supposed to be moving these as if they're chess pieces? I don't understand what's going on. I mean, this isn't how you play chess, of course. If this is a knight, which... I don't... These look like pawns. This is... This, and this look like bishops. This is a rook. That's a king. That looks like a queen. Oh, knight, I'm guessing. King and a bishop. But you can't...
that is not a good idea. No.
What? That's not how you play chess. Bishops don't move like that. Oh. Oh.
No.
I can... What?
No.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I have no idea. well, these are the only pieces I can move. So if I was to put him here, that puts the king in check, right? I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. This blocks him. So he can't move red, but he could move here. Does that mean this guy's got to go up here?
No way.
Guess not. That puts him in check. He's in check. I can't put him in check with the king. Well, that'll block him from being able to move here. But he could still move here. So... Alright, if the knight's up here, he puts him in check. If I put the bishop here, he can't move in either spot. But he could move here, so put him here. He's in check. He'd have to move. He can't move here because he's there.
That
there.
is not a
he
good
could.
idea.
He can still move to the red square though, so that doesn't work. I'm assuming I gotta put him in checkmate just by arranging these three pieces. So if he's up,
No way.
stop. Grab the fucking bishop. Jesus Christ. All right, so the bishop blocks him. He can't move here. Can't move here. The knight has got to put him in check.
Senor Stobbart, look!
What is that? It's not the Holy Grail, is it?
No, Senor Stobbart.
The Holy Grail.
It is the communion chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Wow. Well, go on.
I cannot. I can
Yeah.
hardly believe it is real.
I'll take it, I
Go
guess.
ahead. Live a little.
Are you sure? This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobbart.
Sure, I'm sure. The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
I like how he references that to Holy Grail, because Indy in Last Crusade has the Templar Knights and he's looking for the Grail. That's kind of funny. Alright, we're back here again.
The curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice, but there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
The Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure. The manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know. But when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will.
Any chance? I know we just had a little bit of a little fit together, but any chance you're interested in
This
my
is the
tool
tool
now?
I used to get into the sewers.
Yes, you showed me before.
Damn, she's still unimpressed. Alright, well, fuck it.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
I don't know why, but I think we're like done with this manuscript or something.
That's the clue that led me to Spain.
No, I just went to the airport and just inadvertently went to Spain. Maybe that was something we learned in the previous time we were playing and I just didn't remember. Maybe we unlocked Spain and I just don't remember doing that. I don't know. Okay. And as always, Nico has nothing of importance
I'll be
for
back
us.
as soon as I can.
Okay.
Man, we better fuck when this is over. That's all I can say. God dang it. Now what? Now we gotta find a knight. Let's talk to her. You know where a knight is? There's a fortune teller. Where's the knight?
Hello, my handsome friend.
Does this lens mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
About the Holy Grail.
Maybe not.
Shit. Alright.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Keep giving me zero information, you won't see me anymore. Something open up at the airport? Pop it! Holy shit. Thought you'd be playing something better these days. How you doing, bro? Take it you got my message on Steam. How you been? Been a while. Nice to see you stop by. Hope everything's well with you. Alright, Paris. Yeah, it's been quite a while. It sure has. So we can't go anywhere. So whatever we gotta do is in Paris. Guess we can talk to the police and see what's going on. Yeah, Prime has emotes now. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of gaming IRL stuff. You been keeping up with any of the streamers? Or you just been doing your own thing?
Hi there. Bonjour. Monsieur Arvino?
Just anybody. And people you've known
Stobbart.
previous. I don't know.
What do you think this lens could be used for?
Hard to say, monsieur.
Do you know anything about medieval communion cups?
No, monsieur. I was a duffer at school when it came to history.
Alright. I still can't ask to talk to that guy. What the fuck?
Thanks for your help, officer.
Oh, maybe the, maybe that dude in the church is the knight? No, it's a father. Oh, maybe you might know something. Let's go talk to that guy. He's the only new dude. Maybe that's a reason to go talk to him now. Still watch a few, I mean. I just didn't know if you kept in touch with people. Just curious, that's all. Conversation. Well, let's go up here and see if we can talk to this dude. Yeah, we'll have to, I'm glad you stopped by. I mean, I don't want to be rude and... I'd like to converse if you know what I mean, but I don't want to do it over the stream. So, yeah, it'd be cool if you, hopped on voice or something, just catch up. See how you're doing and stuff.
I didn't have time to sit around.
That ain't what I wanted to do. I wanted to walk. Thank you. Talk to him.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Unless you... Oh, we showed him the lens, didn't we?
Have you ever seen anything like this lens?
No, never. The glass seems subtly colored in some way.
Yeah, we asked him about that. Alright.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know. It is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
You want to polish my what? My... Yeah, yeah.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long.
I'm not an
Feel
altar
free to
boy,
look
okay?
around.
So you're not... Just the chalice. That's the only thing you're polishing.
Okay, thanks.
Nice emotes. Yeah, it only took 7 years of affiliates actually for me to break down and make emotes. The other mod, AK here, he helped me make them like a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago now. What is he doing? Done yet? You really enjoy that shit, don't you?
The priest was still busy with the chalice, so I decided to have another look around the church.
Oh. Okay, I guess that's my cue.
A stone knight lay in
It's funny
full
when it was streaming in
stone armor,
October. It
blank
was...
eyes looking at the ceiling.
It's been that way for a while. But, I'm trying to buckle down and
glass window
give it a go this time.
Centerpiece for its neighbors.
So, basically what we're doing, real quick, stream days haven't really changed, I don't think, over the years, but it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. We're playing mostly adventure games, so in every day it's a different game, basically. Monday, right now, I'm playing Alan Wake 2 to try and wrap that up, but I've been having a little trouble getting back to that one. So, but anyway, that's supposed to be for Mondays. Tuesday right now is Kathy Rain. Wednesday, obviously, is this today. If we don't finish it, it carries over to next week. Thursday's my off day, like I said. So Friday, we were playing Call of Cthulhu Shadow of the Comet, which I should wrap up this Friday. And then Saturday is some newer game, Zarathustra's Cybergeddon, I think is how you say that. And that one I should wrap up as well. And what we're doing is when the games are finished, there's a raffle right afterwards, and whoever's watching the stream at that point can enter a raffle. Whoever wins gets to pick the next game for me to slide into that time slot or that day to replace the game we just finished. And it comes from a huge list of games from the adventure game list, which is if I can type in chat, I guess that would be helpful. Instead of typing to myself. It's on that list. There were like 1,300 some odd games. So whoever wins the raffle gets to pick like the next game that I slide in and play. So we've been doing this all month so far. It's been pretty fun. Not sure exactly what I'll be doing come next month. I haven't really decided if we're going to continue or shift to doing horror games with the same formula. I don't know. There's a couple games I want to check out, which we'll be looking at. So, but yeah, that's kind of the general idea as of right now. Just generally, I mean, I haven't really been playing anything real extravagant offline. Doing little things with a few of the fellas, but nothing too, you know, like I said, nothing too extravagant.
Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
So,
waiting in prayer for the judgment day.
what am I supposed to be finding?
Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor.
Look at this, I don't even know if I did.
A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors.
It would be cool if you have some horror and some adventure games going on at the same time. It would be a good variety. Or he figured out it's better to be his own boss and earn money rather than handling it in his CV to some dick that makes him work for me. That would be cool. But
An enormous
far
window.
from that. But that would be something nice.
An enormous window.
Anyway, AK Poppet was one of my original, probably the original mod I had on my channel.
A huge arched window.
Notice he's still modded. Yeah, me and Poppet go way back to, I forget how, did we originally meet from the roller coaster game? Was that how we met? It wasn't through another person's stream. It was just me streaming that. Is that how we met? I forget how exactly we met. It was through RCT3. Yeah, that was... So, when I first... It was way before I was even affiliated. I was streaming Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, like you just put in chat. I was doing some kind of like Batman theme park. It was pretty cool for what you're able to do with the game back then. Did actually get some decent audience from that game, I'm not gonna lie. But then I just started running into IRL. Just leave it at that. And yeah. Then I just wound up taking breaks after breaks after breaks from streaming, like you mentioned. Nah, I never finished that park. Nah. However, though, I still do have everything backed up on my network drive. I still have all the files and shit, even all the mods and everything that you had to run. I think it was like a folder with like a shit ton of mods in it. Yeah, I still have all that stuff. I never would ever play it again though, and I never even played Roller Coaster, or Planet Roller Coaster, Planet Coaster, whatever the name that game is. I played that for like a week, and that was pretty much it. I didn't go back to it. No rhyme or reason.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll.
No, I'll never continue that. I really don't have any desire
The statue
to play
had
it.
any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Still got to load on your drive too? Yeah. I'm curious if those sites that were... Because you didn't go to like a normal site for the mods back then. You went to some forum site, if I remember correctly. Or whatever, but I wonder if that stuff still even exists today. What do we need to... Alright, I'm trying to focus here. What do we need to find? Talk to him again? Still say he's just rubbing his shit?
The priest was still busy with the chalice, so I decided to have another look around the church.
Right, I don't know what else it needs me to look at. You don't want to sit down.
I didn't have time to sit.
Alright, doesn't want to sit down. Can care less about the sarcophaguses here. Nothing up there, nothing over here, nothing on the wall. I don't know what he wants me to do. I'm guessing use the lens. Oh, yeah, you know what, that's... Yeah. I don't have a gear icon except for on here, though. That's what's a little confusing. Maybe I gotta use it on him? Go to the window. Doing something. No. You gotta walk all the way over there just to shrug his shoulders. What a dick. about the stained glass window? No. About the other window? No. This thing? No. Use it on the statue? Oh, now there's, wait, now there's a gear icon here? What the fuck? Where's that to? Use the lens.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
Okay.
Hey! A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date.
Still an active community for that game, really?
M-C-C-C.
It's not really surprising, I guess.
X-I-V.
It's cool.
That's
cool.
1314.
X doesn't mark the spot. Fuck. Hey, where my lens? Get my lens back.
A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date.
Now, can I talk to this guy? You done polishing my thing?
Hello again, Father.
Alright.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
Did you know that the center window conceals an image of a man burning at the stake?
The Burning Man?
What, you knew?
That there was a hidden image? No. But the church has a reputation for being haunted. Many times, people have claimed to have seen a burning man in the window. But when others they look, there is nothing. Perhaps the light has to be just so for the figure to appear.
Yeah, or maybe you need a special lens.
You fucking kook.
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
So if anybody's wondering, you can really, if you spend a lot of time buffing your chalice with your wrist, you'll get a real good shine.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
So I heard. Alright, so...
It was hard to believe it was the same chalice. Now the light gleamed off its perfect surface.
Move! What the fuck?
Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. I wondered if this guy had died in combat. A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. A statue of a knight The second stone knight in a row of 4 lay on the church floor.
He's observant.
A stone knight lay on the church floor. No. It couldn't be. Could it?
What?
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap.
I hope you
The
do,
chalice
because I
had
don't.
led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Okay. Talk to him again?
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Guess not. I don't know.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Guess. Fucking move. I hope the rest of the games in this series don't have the little issue with when the screen starts shifting, he doesn't walk. He staggers. It's just annoying. Is there a Bible somewhere? I don't know. I don't recall. I was gonna go back and talk to Nico, see if she's got any info. Won't we just figure it out? Sup, baby?
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, George. I saw this story this morning. It won't
So he
make me
lounges
journalist of
out
the
now.
year, but I can't afford to pay the electric bill. What have you been up to?
Listen, remember the missing Spanish Templar? I found his tomb in the church at Montfaucon.
So he's dead, then?
I wish you wouldn't be so sarcastic.
I was only joking, Georges. The Countess will be delighted.
Yeah, maybe this will help lift the curse.
What now? Are you going to dig up his bones?
There's no need for that. Well, not yet. What I still don't understand is the significance of the chalice.
Yes, there must be something we're missing.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
That's very true, actually. Yeah, it's a little shame though. I had to go to a priest to get my thing buffed when you could have done it for me. A lot of help you are.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Alright. This was a waste. Other than getting her a little excited. That led us nowhere. We fly back and tell